I am gaming. I am gaming. I am gaming podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for being on the latest episode of I Am Gaming Podcast. This is a podcast about the video game industry, entrepreneurship and gaming nostalgia, but many more things as well, which I see all as a part of a unified field, a domain where all of them share something with each other. This is episode 40, a big number for the podcast, and it's all about what should you do when you are in doubt. I believe that you should work. Before we get into the episode itself, a huge thanks to my Patreon supporters. You make this possible, you're so awesome, and I'm super thankful for every donation I get and for each one of you. Please check out the description below for the links to all of my patrons and their ventures, YouTube channels, websites, games, and everything else. They're all amazing people and you should support them as well. Now, having any kind of venture, no matter how big or small, usually includes a lot of unknown factors and moments when you're unsure what to do. Sometimes these are sudden, but usually they are things that develop over a long period. Also, any solution will likely take just as much. Rare are the eureka moments in everyday business or any kind of everyday venture. For example, you might see a declining trend in your sales if you have an online shop, or you could figure out that you have a big direct competitor, and so forth. Or it can be something more long-term, like having to decide where and how to grow. It's easy to feel stuck in those situations. It's easy to feel blocked or just paralyzed, maybe even of the analysis paralysis kind, while your mind is racing all over the place trying to figure out your next move. Now, it's good to try to figure stuff out, but in my experience, it's also good to do it while working. That work can be any type of task that benefits your venture. Even small things will do as long as you keep at it. Do some administrative things, for example, that you have been putting off, or update your online presence. Get in touch with someone relevant to the venture, or anything like this. Just don't sit, think and despair. Otherwise, that moment of doubt and inaction can easily grow into a precursor of you giving up and throwing in the towel. Work, on the other hand, whatever it might be, shows that you are still in the game. It shows you that you're still in the game. It is also a mental place where you get to learn, find out about things and other similar stuff that will one day become an advantage for you. In my case, this process includes a gaming YouTube channel, the same channel you're on right now. I've been working on it since 2015, and being that I'm not super fun to watch or listen to, it's growing insanely slowly. I'd like to see it monetized one day, but that's a long way away. So whenever I think that the channel is going sideways, I start embedding a link to my book on overcoming procrastination I'm currently selling on Amazon in my old videos. These videos get still some traffic, so I have hundreds of clips, and it would take me months to cover all of them with my current pacing. But I know that every 5 to 6 videos I do per day add additional potential customers to my book. It might include only a few sales per month, the entire process, but it still keeps me going and shows me that my channel wasn't, in my limited ambition mindset, a total failure. Other things help as well, and these are things like my podcast, which you are listening to right now. So, in its essence, this approach is the key difference between action and inaction. While not all action is always the solution, it is very rare to have inaction as the best way to go forward. So whenever you're stuck, whenever you're unsure what to do, work and things will sort themselves out one way or another. That's all for episode 40. Thank you so much for listening and being on my podcast. A lot of episodes, a lot of support from all of you, especially my Patreon supporters. I'm again super thankful for all of your help and support. If you'd like to join them, please check out the link in the description below. Do the same for my book on overcoming procrastination. It could be an interesting read if you have some trouble with wasting time. Also, if you're a first time viewer, help me with that channel growth and subscribe to my channel. A like and a share would be appreciated as well. That's all from me. This was episode 40. Thank you for listening and have an amazing next week. Until my next 41st episode, bye bye.